I congratulate BIMTech and National HRD Network for continuing to do this program on a biannual basis, the HR Summit, National HR Summit. It brings together professionals not only from the human resources development, but also the CEOs and other senior managers. It is timely because whole globe on energy is passing through a critical phase. We have issues concerning climate change to be addressed. We have issues so far as India is concerned of substantial import, almost 80% of crude we import, and therefore our dependence on imported fuel, liquid fuel, has become substantial, not only now, but over last several decades. We have power sector undergoing a drastic change, and that change is coming out of a new technology, a disruptive technology. Solar energy is becoming so much affordable that it not only competes, but it more than competes. Solar energy has become cheaper than conventional source of energy. Till the other day, a few years back, we had to support, we had to subsidize, we had to make policy at the government level for renewable purchase obligations by the distribution companies and users. That's just to support because the cost was so high and we had to support from other sources of funding. Today it is on its own and it is giving a big challenge. But together with that is also the challenge of integrating solar energy and other forms of renewable energy into the grid and match with the requirement of the demand, because solar energy would not be available in evening hours today. It could be, but then a battery cost is very high. I do hope in coming few years the researchers are working on this and the cost of battery would again come back in the range like it has come back in the solar modules, and that would help that even in the evening we can have solar power stored into the battery. Till then, this is a challenge. All these challenges finally transform to managerial challenges, and our CEOs and top management levels need to concentrate on these challenges to address them adequately, and HR has to play a very, very important role. First of all, we should have our ability enhanced to predict the changes that are coming. Technological developments are so fast now that even before we think that something may happen, the things have started happening. Therefore, the capability of HR itself will have to be enhanced. A capability that will predict the changes that are ahead, a predictability that this should cope with the type of changes that are happening and what type of managerial ability, managerial attributes and managerial capability have to be imbibed, including the mindset change. Because when this is coming, many of the managers fail to recognize that these changes are already at the doorstep. We have to have a mindset change that we accept. We accept that these dynamic changes would continue happening and they will pose enormous demands on their ability to cope with these challenges. This comes in the ambit of HR managers, HR directors to understand these changes, and therefore a good understanding of what is happening all over the world in the field of technology changes, in the field of financial market, in the field of concerns arising out of climate change, in the field of digital revolution that is happening all over the world, and in the field of media outreach, social change, social media. All these are putting enormous pressure, enormous burdens on how do we manage our business. And management institutes have to change their curriculum. Management institutes have to train their own teachers to understand this. So it is a management institute's job and it is HR job. HR have to understand that these changes cannot be stopped. In fact, we need to welcome these changes. The changes that have happened in India and globally. In telecom, we can see in India, in airports and airlines that have happened and that have made it affordable for the people to travel at economical rates. In power sector that has happened. So I think these are the areas which need to be addressed and addressed adequately. And I do hope that the summit that is organized biannually will make its own contribution towards mitigating these problems and addressing these challenges. Thank you.